Welcome back, guys. You're still watching The Spot. It's time now for our spot of music on a bright Friday day.
It's not.
And it's Two-Face with Coded Things.
Is it my God? Once you give me a can take a shopping, get what you mean to that. You want to take a shower Japanese. Not to come to my office again.
Baby girl, make you rise up. Tell your man them to pull up. Anytime you see me, they pull up. Free your girls, them no F up. As you see me, so I do jealous. I only have time here for only us. I just want maintain the focus. So make
Kobile.
Yes, that's it.
Kobile dancer.
From
One
the
of the CEO. Are they still together as
They
CEO
are, but I
dancers?
think they're just.
I don't think they are
working
anymore.
No, I don't
think
think
the
they
CEO
are
dancers is a thing. I think they're still friends. Like you could
Yeah.
use them if you want to use them for like a video or on stage. But
Yeah.
I think they're all doing their solo things
Thing,
now.
yeah. 'Cause I remember one of them danced for Rihanna at the Brits.
Yes,
But she's
that was
not
Esne.
dancing much anymore. She's like.
She's teaching and she's
doing-
casting. She actually, Esne, she's still
No,
dancing.
isn't it the other one? The
Soliat.
Yes.
So we had
She's
to dance
doing-
for Rihanna too. She's a
Yeah.
chef.
There we go. She's a chef. I knew she was doing something with food. Yeah. So this video, sorry. Right. Party.
So just a
fun,
big old party,
Yeah. Very. I like that little dance hall essence, that it's got there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people.
I feel like Two-Face is Tubaba. I feel like Tubaba he's catching a second wind. Like
He's always catching wind.
Wow.
No, because he never really like.
Okay, like
I don't mean
stops.
catching wind as in. No, I mean as in he's always been.
He always
He
finds a
will
way of-
always be
coming back,
relevant,
read,
like,
do it.
It's easy
Because he's
for him.
40 now.
Yeah,
And most people at 40 are
slowing
done.
down.
Are done sometimes.
are done,
even.
okay.
But he's still quite relevant. He's doing stuff and diversified, a family man. He's more mature, but still doing what he loves. He's
Yeah.
very passionate about music. You can always tell.
Yeah,
And I like the fact that he's one of those who still makes an effort to write or at least sing songs that would have sort of lyrics, and in this time where everybody's accused of just doing the repetitive, choruses and all of that. So I wonder how much longer he's going to keep singing for.
As long as he can.
50,
As long as
60,
you have a
checks
voice,
70.
keep coming.
Frank Sinatra was doing it till he was 80 or 90.
he just evolved.
So I think as long as there's some music in your soul, you can keep on going.
Indeed.
Yes.
Shall we have our guest of today?
Yes, we shall. It's time for us to bring in our guest of the day. He is a singer, a very talented one at that. Let us welcome Capital FEMI.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello,
How are
it's me.
you? Didn't do a cover.
I tell you,
You didn't do your own
I
cover.
couldn't do a cover
Why is that?
because it was flooded.
Hello.
Yes,
And-
so everyone did a cover.
Yeah,
So did you do one like
definitely
your house?
Have a seat.
get lost in the shuffle if you
I
I
do
like
a
your
cover.
style.
Yeah, this is nice. And you smell nice too.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sometimes we. Okay, Zainab, don't do it.
Sometimes what?
Don't do
You
it.
get
She was
people
about
who
to throw
don't smell
some
very
shade.
Who don't smell?
She's about to throw some shade.
Of course, we've had guests who don't smell very nice, but it's
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Please note that the views expressed by these people are not my views necessarily. Thank you very much.
I think sometimes people can't help themselves by
You
their
think
way.
so?
Yeah.
I think everybody can help themselves if they know how bad it is.
it's
But somebody
I know,
has to tell you.
I like how you guys
know,
are just talking about
sometimes.
smelly people right now.
I know some people who actually
Shower and
shower and
And
everything,
still-
but they still.
It could be a
They're just-
It
condition.
could be a condition.
yeah, it could be a condition.
Halitosis is a real thing,
Very real.
but not.
I can believe halitosis, but the body one.
If your house
shave?
smells the same,
If
your
what?
workplace smells the same.
If
As for wherever you go, there's that mist around you, so you just
Oh God,
She said
mist.
this
you just
Mr.
don't know
Funk.
any better.
serious fun, serious fun. Yeah.
But let's
doing,
talk
Joe?
about
Don't mind
you.
these people.
Gosh, yeah, let's
How
not.
markets? How
yes.
is your market doing?
Markets as well. Markets as well. You know, my market is a little bit different from the markets or
Yeah.
the commercial markets.
Yeah.
I'm an R&B guy to the core,
Hey.
and it's not my fault. I blame it on my dad. I also blame it on my mom because for me, while everyone was playing Fela Kuti and stuff, Popsy was playing Lionel Richie,
Yeah.
Luther,
Yeah.
Al Green. So I grew up listening to
lot of
music,
Yeah.
and then from when I was younger, moved into the States. You can't help it. I mean, I was in the best era, I think, of R&B music. You had Mary J. Blige, you had Jodeci, you had H-Town, New Edition. So yeah, I know H-Town. That's a back. Somebody knocking the boots.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what's really influenced.
Yeah.
So why are you still doing it? And I don't mean that in a bad way.
I know.
What's keeping you going? Especially for two reasons. One, you said it's not the commercial thing
market.
here. And secondly, even internationally, there's a belief that R&B is dying, if not dead.
Okay. Okay, there's like two questions there. The first question is, why am I still doing it? And the second question is, R&B really kind of dead? One, for me, is you can only be who you are. Once the moment you start to be something else, people will know.
Yeah.
As much as you, people will know. And in your sound too, and believe me, I've tried it. I've been in the studio, I've tried a commercial,
Yeah.
I've done a few, actually myself and Vector actually did a record, but it would never see the light of the day. Because at the end of the day, we sat down, we took a listen, it was like, it's not you.
Yeah.
So just be you and something will happen. I really believe once you, who you know, whatever you choose to do and you're true to it, something will happen. R&B music has transformed.
Yeah, it's evolved.
It's not dead. It's now you have R&B, trap soul. I'm serious.
Which is real.
Trap soul. Trap soul is actually
A
R&B music with the trap sound.
Yeah.
I mean,
You have trap gospel too.
I love God.
I love God.
You
What
don't
about-
love
I heard
God. I was like,
Afro trap for the
stop.
first time last week.
Afro trap?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
She said Afro trap. I was like, that's interesting. Apparently, that's what most of the
Mary.
YBNL people do.
Oh.
I'm like, ew,
And
Afro trap.
And that's
I've never-
exactly it. It's transformed into something else. So R&B is still there. Some of our great songs, you're like, nah, it still has that R&B feel to it. It's just about, and it goes back to what's your brand? What do you stand for? What do you want people to know you for? I can walk out now, capital FEMI, people say, oh yeah, R&B.
Yeah.
Some other artists, you can't tell
What they
are. You're like, and what's commercial? It's very open commercial, and that's what the industry is now. It's commercial and everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever found that you've had issues convincing people in terms of, like, you know, listening to what some of us would say is quality music as opposed to that whole manufactured,
Loud.
everything auto-tune, bang, bang, bang music, as some people call it, you know?
The true answer to that is true. It's
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. It's you find some people. I think everyone's an R&B lover, some way, shape, or form.
Everyone?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, for me, if you go through someone's playlist, you find an R&B song in there. If it's not from Joe, it could be from,
Yeah.
there's something in there. Convincing sometimes, for me, can be, I think I do it well. And the reason I say that is just give me the mic and it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. It's, for me now, is getting more of that platform, getting more of that, give me the mic.
Yeah.
Let me prove to you that
Okay.
R&B music is still alive and still good. So I think that's where the challenge is sometimes, because it's easier for the commercial artist to get the mic.
Yeah.
But someone like myself, we don't get the mic as often. But when
Automatically.
we do get it, we do what
Shut
we
it
do.
down.
We shut it down.
Okay, we're going to be taking a break now. When we come back, we'll be getting to know Capital FEMI some more, and then our topic of the day will be here. See you in a moment.
Hello guys, welcome back to The Spot, and it's time now for us to dive into our topic of the day. So today we're talking about inks and piercings.
Okay.
Um,
Dum 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 dum.
At least we can see he's guilty of one.
I'm guilty
two.
of actually both.
Aha.
Okay.
That's what I said we
So-
can see. I don't know where the
Yeah,
others
very,
are.
very guilty of both. Very guilty of both.
Inking, slang terms for tattoos.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
which is a form of body modification made by inserting or scribing ink into the dermis of the skin. How many tattoos do you have?
I have 3 and counting.
Right. Can you tell us what they are, or are they?
No, I can. My very first tattoo is here. It's just my initials, FA. I got that when I was in high school.
Okay.
The whole football team, I played American football.
Okay.
So the whole football team we got, it was one of those football ritual things.
Yeah.
So that, my second tattoo is here. It's music notes.
Okay.
You know, being a musician. And my third tattoo is also music notes, but what it is, it's a bunch of music notes put together into a face.
Oh, awesome.
So actually when you see it, it's a face, but when you look closer, it's all musical notes.
Whose face is it?
It's you can say it's my face.
Okay.
How old were you when you got the first one?
My first one, I was 17. I got this one, I was 22. And this one, I was, I think, 27. This one.
Are you gonna do a?
17 is pretty young.
Yeah. What did your parents say, or what did your like your family say? Some water?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, they didn't know for a while.
Well, it is up there, so
They
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know
easy
for
to
a while.
hide.
And it's one of those things when, I remember this first tattoo when I got it. I used to wear tank tops,
oh gosh.
and then I stopped wearing tank tops. So that was a hint something was. I was
Yeah.
I wouldn't. And then anytime, oh, Femi, I'm coming. Throw on my shirt. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
So for a while, they didn't know. They didn't find out till I got the second one, because the second one you can't really hide
it
as much.
too much.
And I was old enough.
Yeah.
I was 22.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
what?
man.
I was out the house. I had my own
So what did
place.
they say?
Popsy didn't like it. My mom on the end. My mom's minister kind of thing.
So that was hard.
That was kind of hard. And then she pulled out the Bible.
She put out that verse on you?
She pulled out that
Leviticus?
verse. Yes. That's you're not supposed to.
Yes.
blah, blah.
Leviticus 19,
And
I think it is.
then she saw this one a few years after.
You just,
even more.
So what about the piercings?
Piercing. I had my piercing, I think right after the tattoo. I think the piercing was at 18. Actually 19. And that was the age I moved out then, because I lived in the States at 19,
Yeah.
college,
You're your
Do
own
what
man.
you
on my
Yeah,
own,
you do whatever you want, really.
So I got it pierced. And the day, I can remember, the day I got it pierced, my aunt came to visit me. So I took them off. So my left one got infected.
Oh.
So I had an infection for like maybe a few weeks or so, because I took them right off.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, I'm downstairs." I was like, "Okay, I'm good." Took them right off, and then I had it infected for a while. But I've had it ever since.
Okay.
My parents are here, so
It's easy. It was easier
it's
for you
when
to
they came to
hide.
visit.
Yeah.
So when I took family pictures, you take them off.
Oh.
When Popsy say, "Oh, you're your sister, send us pictures." Okay.
Pick it up.
So yeah.
okay.
You have
I wanted to ask, are those the only piercings you have?
Yes, these are the only piercings. I had one more piercing, but I took it out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
you have big tattoos.
Yes, I
like
do.
you have prominent ones.
Yeah.
Like how was that whole?
Interesting. That's why I asked how old he was when he got his, because I'm an advocate of people getting tattoos when they are older.
Yes.
Because I think of the things I wanted to get when I was a teenager, and I can't imagine them on my body now. And you find that most people who get tattoos when they're much younger tend to get things that interest them at the time.
Sure.
And then they get older, they're like, what was I thinking? You know? So my first one was at 27.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and I have 3-ish, because I've added on a few things to some of them and all of that. So they're mostly personal. One is based on my religion, one is based on my parents and my family, one is based on a motto that I believe in.
Okay.
What's the motto?
Not to judge, never judge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about judgments and living life without judging, which is hard, but I mean, I try to. So I don't know that I will ever regret them, and I didn't necessarily get them to show them off. So most people didn't even know I had tattoos until this show.
And exactly.
Because I started wearing t-shirts and they're like,
Yeah.
and I've had them for a while, so they're mostly personal to me. People will be like, what about, I don't have a problem with you getting tattoos anywhere. It's your personal decision. But
Sure,
for me, it's
that's
always
true.
been more personal. I will most likely get more.
Yeah.
I don't know what yet, which is why I haven't gotten more, but I love tattoos.
Considering you have religious-related
Yeah.
tattoos, were you not conflicted?
No, I wasn't, because I don't. How do I put it? There's so many things with regards to the Bible that we know got sort of redressed in the New Testament.
Yeah.
If I want to put it that way. So, I mean, if we're going to go strictly based on Leviticus, then we shouldn't be eating bacon, for example.
Yeah.
Those are some of the examples I always give people.
Yeah.
Probably most of our ancestors will be in hell now because the verse talks about body markings.
Yeah.
Tribal marks were a big thing in the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean
Yeah.
everybody with a tribal mark is going to hell, you know. So
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm very religious, which is why I believe that the God I serve believes you can be a good person even if you have tattoos.
And it's also
a tattoo doesn't make you automatically go
A
to
bad
hell.
person.
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So-
and it's also what you believe in. Like
Yeah.
like for me, I don't regret my tattoos because they are something that means something to me.
Yeah.
Even though my first one was at 17,
Yeah.
it was a time in my life I was with a group of guys
Yeah.
who are my family, and we
Yeah.
felt
So it means something.
It meant
Yeah.
something.
It's
not just a
So-
drug on
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
fire
so
coming
now
out.
even on Facebook, I could go, oh man, do you, your
Yeah,
tattoo. Some of them
yeah.
is even added on to that tattoo
Yeah.
because that's a memory for me for the rest of my life
Yeah.
while I was playing football.
Yeah.
So, and my other tattoos, they're music notes. I'm a
Yeah.
musician, so
That's
I've
always
never
gonna
really
be-
put anything on me that
doesn't represent you.
Doesn't
Yeah.
represent who
Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
The only thing that I regretted doing was piercing my tongue.
Okay.
I took that one out after maybe 6 months or so because
Yeah.
after a while,
It affects the way you talk.
it affects the way you talk. And then, let's be very sincere. Do you take someone with a piercing in their tongue very seriously? I mean, come on, let me say, do you take them very seriously? I mean, the piercing with a guy, I think we've evolved. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Imagine going for a
alright.
meeting and like, yeah, man.
And then another thing is, I just found out a lot of people were just staring at me, not because I
They
thought
were
I was
interested.
looking good. It was just, you have a piercing in
See, you
your
have
tongue.
something in your mouth.
In your
Oh my
mouth.
gosh.
So
Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? And then I just, and
So
that
you-
one, no one really knew. My sister knew,
Yeah.
but eventually
So you
my
could just
dad
take it
knew.
out.
Yeah, you took it out.
That's it.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go on a break. We're gonna find out how much tattoo, how much ink Zainab has put on her body, or nah. We'll come back after this break, guys.
Welcome back to the sport. We're talking inks and piercings today on the show. Remember, you can follow the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and also via email. And we have Capital FEMI in the house, who's guilty of both. And before the break,
Guilty of both. I am.
Oh, but you
Lamide
don't
had
have
said-
piercings. You would never
Yeah,
get
I'm
a
not a
piercing.
fan of piercings.
Yeah.
Interestingly. As much as I like tattoos, I've never been a fan of piercings. So I remember when I was going to the US for my master's, my mom said, "Don't pierce your ear." I'm like, "You're warning me about the wrong thing." You know, so she never saw me with
Yeah.
piercings, and she was okay. The first time she saw my tattoo, her jaw dropped, like literally. What? Like I could see the disappointment in her face, and I was like, "But it's about you," and she's like, "I know you love me. You didn't have to write it."
I mean, for my mom, I kind of just like, but great grandma had a tattoo.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
she had
traditional.
she had a traditional tattoo.
Yeah.
And I was like, but she had
Not
a
the
tattoo.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm not the first.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Your thoughts on them?
I don't have any tattoos. I've always wanted to get a tattoo.
What stopped you?
Leviticus.
My friend, Joy,
She was slacking.
she had the audacity to call me and then tell me to go to Leviticus 19.
I'm telling you.
And I had the New Century version of the Bible, which said tattoo instead of tribal marking.
Body marking.
So I was just so distraught. And I think I was in college. I wanted to get something behind my ear.
Rihanna.
I liked those little tiny
Yeah.
kind of
Placing.
placements.
Yeah.
Even now, like I like there's this
The little dainty
the
ones,
little
like-
cross,
Yeah.
cleavage cross, and then
Yeah.
the side
Side.
boobs
Yeah.
and stuff. And I really wanted one. I think I don't know where I am right now, but if I did get a tattoo, I always used to draw a heart on my wrist. So I would probably get a tiny heart there,
Yeah.
or something dainty. But piercings, I'm a huge fan of piercings. The reason why I didn't get more was because I was modeling, so it would make it difficult to
Yeah.
take them. I was modeling, so it would make it difficult to take them out. So what I did get was I got my tragus pierced. I've had it pierced a few times. I had to take it out for work, then it closed up. But I love piercings. I would get cleavage piercings, wrists, like the
derma one.
I was very close to getting something pierced, which I will not tell you about right now.
Then
very,
what
very
happened?
close. They didn't have numbing spray. So
First of all, numbing spray doesn't really work. So
no, in the UK it does.
No, it doesn't.
How do you know?
something to
Yes, huh?
How do you
How do you
Oh
know?
yes, she
No,
does
because
know.
I have several piercings. I
No,
have
no,
several
no, no. We're not
piercings.
talking about numbing.
Oh, I don't know what you wanted to
basic-
numb,
No,
child.
no, no, no.
I'm just telling you in general.
Okay.
We're talking about that.
No, guys, they give you well, at least now they do. They give you an option of numbing spray wherever you want to, like,
Numb.
especially when it's a place with thick cartilage, like your
Yeah.
nose or your trach.
Yes.
But they don't. I found that they don't. It doesn't never
Oh
work.
no. We're not talking about the same. But I actually I love needles. I have a weird obsession with needles. So
Are we
every
okay?
time I would get my tragus
that could mean many
redone, I would ask for the needle instead of the gun.
Wow.
So I love piercings.
Most people are petrified of these.
No, getting like blood taken
prefer 'em.
and stuff, like I'm game for it.
Yeah.
Did you ever do anything like shoot up stuff?
No, I have never shot up things.
I'm just checking.
You're asking if she's
because-
a drug
No,
addict.
but when someone says I love needles,
Needles, it's like
I'm good with needles. Yeah.
For a break.
So, oh yes, it's time for a break. When we come back, we'll find out what Lamide is hiding in terms of piercings and tattoos.
and why numbing?
anything.
numbing
And
why
doesn't
numbing
work?
spray
why this way doesn't work.
Welcome back. You guys are still watching The Spot. We're talking ink and piercings, or inks and piercings, and we've been having a fun discussion with Capital Femi. Hopefully, you guys have been tuned in and joining in on the conversation on Twitter, Facebook. You know, you can always send us an email as well. So before the break, we had discovered that Zainab has secrets that she doesn't want to share. No, I'm just kidding. You're trying to out me, but there's nothing to out.
How many piercings do you have?
How many can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4,
The ones that I
5,
can't see.
6. I have 6. I have 6 piercings. I think people should only be concerned with what they can see.
Which
I have
means that
2.
Lamide has several piercings.
So that means you have several piercings that no
Several,
one can
6.
see.
I have 6 on my face. Like, isn't that enough? I have 6 piercings on my face. I also
So where
have a
did you
belly
put-
button piercing, which I got when I was 19, I think.
Bad gang.
My mom didn't see that one for a few years. I was able to hide it also because they lived here and I lived there.
Exactly.
And one day she came into my room and I was getting changed. She was, "What is that?" And I was like, belly button piercing. She's like, "Are you going to take it out?" I was like, "No." She was like, and I think that was kind of the end of it because she knew that, you know, at that point,
But
you're not going
it's too late.
yeah, it's just not going to.
So, could I just quickly tell you about my cousin who got a tattoo when we were in college, and she got her initials on her ankle because one of her best friend also got the same thing, so she decided she wanted to get it here. And her initials are HB,
HB, okay.
like the pencil. And she was very skinny. So after she got the tattoo, she was wearing
I was like, this is not going to end well.
she would wear, like, she was hiding it wearing like socks and boots.
Oh.
They now came to Nigeria for holiday. Please believe my cousin was wearing socks and
Boots in this Nigerian heat.
and everybody was just like, Yemi, what is the problem? She's like, no, I'm cold.
Was she ashamed of it and she just didn't want?
No, she didn't want them to find
see
out.
it, yeah.
She did everything. She got her belly button pierced, her nose pierced, which nobody realized in the house for like years. I was so
I got
frustrated.
my nose pierced and it's so tiny, right?
Hers is
We were,
tiny
I got
too.
it pierced on vacation and my mom was around. Literally, it was when we got to the airport. She was like, "What's that on your face?" I was like, "I've had this for like 2 weeks."
Nobody knew.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Are there places you think? I mean, both of you like piercings. Are there places you think you
Not
would
be
never
pierced?
pierce?
I would never pierce. I would never pierce my tongue. or my eyebrow, but that also is to do with my profession. I speak and I have to, and I'm a journalist, I'm supposed to look professional. Like, that's the reason why my piercing, my nose piercing, I really, really wanted it, but it's extremely tiny, so you can't really see it. So I wouldn't get like my nether region pierced, because I just feel like that's just, it's a bit too much for me. Like, I wouldn't get like my clip pierced or anything like that, no.
No tongue, nothing on my face. Same thing.
Yeah.
Where else do I think shouldn't be?
I think it's Lola OJ.
Yeah, Lola OJ has the.
She's got hair done too. She's got this done too.
She's got
in her gum.
She's got
It's a piercing in her gum.
here.
Yeah, like a.
She's got like
is it subdermal or something like that?
What's the
What's it called?
She's got one of those. So you know
Septum?
you can get like rings in here. She's got one of those rings, like bull rings.
Bull
Yeah,
rings. Oh,
and
okay,
her
okay.
And
This
then
one
she's
here,
got
Some people
Like-
get it
It's
done
like-
underneath their tongue, right here. There's, I mean, extreme piercings I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do.
She has had quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
think
that she's
I know
taken
you
out.
like the cleavage one.
I like the cleavage one.
I wouldn't get that done though. I
That
think
Black
well, you
China
probably
has.
need to have more cleavage one.
Piercing or tattoo?
No, piercing.
Piercing.
It's right here.
Tattoos, I have 6.
Did you say you have 6
I
tattoos?
have 6 tattoos.
You have 6.
Yeah.
What?
Are you planning to get another?
My mom just died right now.
I was on the
you're
verge.
kidding?
I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh,
just
I was
kidding.
gonna
I'm
say.
just
I was
wow,
like,
I'm just kidding.
And for me, it was like, are you planning to
No.
get one more? Because tattoos
What do you
end
think
in
of
odd
girls
numbers.
with tattoos?
Oh, really?
What do you think of girls with tattoos?
Okay. Girls with tattoos, I think at one point in my life, it was so sexy.
Okay.
I think at a certain point, maybe when I was still a bit younger, it was cool. Now, it's kind of like, you
All
know.
tattoos, or depends on where it is.
It depends on where.
Yeah.
And I think for a lady, it depends on where. And I think the smaller the tattoo is,
The better.
the better
sexier.
it is.
Sexier.
Yeah.
Like
It's
if you had to go like an
sexier.
arm tattoo, for example.
My sister has a tattoo.
The arm tattoo really doesn't do it for me. I don't think women should get arm tattoos. That personally,
Like
I
the
think
full one or like just
they
like
actually they
one
look
thing
quite dope on certain type of women.
on certain type of women,
Yeah.
and it looks actually doper. And I'm not on Caucasian women actually.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I've actually seen
Okay, with
someone
the
who
colours
had
and all that.
a full tattoo from
Sleeve.
here all the way and a shield, and it actually looked really nice.
Oh.
It looked very nice.
Why is it?
And she wore a tank top, and it was like a whole
Yeah.
arm and a shield, and it
okay.
looked. I was like, wow. But it was just for
Her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It depends on the
It
person.
really depends where you put it, and I think the smaller the better.
Yeah.
My sister got a tattoo that I didn't think was. I'm sure she regrets it now. She got a little cupid on this on her back.
Oh. See the tramp stamp area? I
Yeah.
think most people regret that when because they got it. It was very
Because Lamide literally, she was like, "Oh, the tramp stamp area." I was like,
No, that's what they call it. I was not trying to be shady.
but I think what's trampier is
The big-
our aunties who lived life back in the day and got
The big
tramp
hearts
stamp
out the
here.
rose.
On the
The
boot.
rose. It's
Right here,
usually the
it's the
rose.
rose.
It's the rose.
Like, why does everybody have
And
a rose?
it's the rose that
just-
goes from hair to
Yeah,
hair,
to
or
he-
it's hair.
Yeah.
And it's just like you wear it around and you can see it peeking, and you
like,
have
how?
Cupid with the
I know
cake.
someone who
I'm
got
just
the
like-
across the chest one.
I don't like those
And now
ones on
constantly
women.
wears tattoo. Like she sews trad and it's tattoo neck. I'm just like, because she can wear anything else.
See, that's
can
what
wear
So she's constantly wear like high neck things.
That's
and
the
I'm just
one
like,
tattoo that I
and
think women
you're
should
just like
get.
30 something.
The
So
one where
rest
you
of
have
your
a
life-
full like breastplate
Breastplate.
right here.
From
I
here,
don't
yeah.
like it on women.
I love
agree.
tattoos on men.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I love a good sleeve or two on a man, or a
it or leave it.
back tattoo across the back.
What I like
cousin-
in
my
women, I
cousin
like
got
the
a-
small ones here,
Yeah.
but I also like
Here.
the side.
Yeah, the side.
That's kinda
like
nice too.
right
Yeah.
there.
I saw-
I like
I saw-
right here.
I saw it was a show on tattoos or something on TV once, and it was this girl who had close to 40 tattoos. She worked in the corporate world like you would never know. Then she took off her clothes like from here to here, almost like it's insane what she's done to her body, but you
Yeah.
would never know.
Yeah.
But that
Looks
makes sense.
hot as hell.
It really,
Yeah.
it really
I know
makes-
someone like that
Yeah.
who, unless she's wearing a bikini, literally, unless
Yeah,
she's wearing a
that's a
bikini, she's a lawyer.
Like, she could actually wear,
unless
like-
she's wearing a bikini, she has nothing that
Even
you
with
can
a tank
see
top,
on
you
her.
won't see anything.
Like,
Nice.
so it's
Yeah.
it's kind of very interesting. I don't
But there are certain extremes for body art, like scarification,
know. Yeah.
Yes.
which is where people use
Hot like
hot
metals.
brands
And then they put things
knives.
under their
things
skin.
under the skin. And
I don't know.
I think
Some people
with-
actually cut.
a lot of people some people go a little bit too far with the tattoos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's the thing with tattoos too, and it's something I read up. Tattoos end in odd numbers. So if you have an even number, you're going to get one more.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you
Yeah.
have 2,
Yeah.
you get
You want
one
one
more.
more.
And if you get 4, you get one more. So
What I
like,
knew, what I always heard was, I think it was Lil Duval, the comedian, who said it. Like if a guy has just one tattoo, he's not really a dude. I'm just
First of all, he
says
Lil
that.
Duval is not
Yeah.
even a dude himself. He might need to
Says
change.
that. You must have like 1.5 at least. Anyway, we're going to go on a break. When we come back, we'll be concluding our conversation, and Capital FEMI will still be in the house with us. Please stay with us.
Welcome back to this spot, guys.
That was supposed to be my intro.
Sorry,
Because you talk too much, maybe that's why.
yeah.
Well, it's time.
There's this show on Discovery, Extreme Tattoos, where this guy goes around the world and like traditional tattoos.
like the
like the
Maori
traditional-
ones
Yeah.
and those.
And he went to this place where almost the people, only one person living still knows how to tattoo like traditional, and she's like in her 80s, a lady.
wow.
And people actually faint off of it because it's that painful.
Is it the one that like Rihanna got where you use like a hammer?
It's one of the. It's
That's
a
the
nail.
one
I
that-
don't know if it's the same place, but it's one of
Okay.
those nails.
Nah, that's
got
not a-
that one.
Yeah,
That's not
it's a
tattoo
nail and
I'm
hammer
going to
thing.
get
Like,
anytime soon. You know?
and she's like, "Who are you?" If you see the older man, she's just like, "Stay
Why
one
are you
place.
crying?
What is wrong?" And people like literally faint from pain because it's it's blood, and I'm like,
Yeah, that looks like the one that
that's too
she
deep
got.
for
That
me.
Rihanna. Rihanna's one person
Yeah.
that's gotten away with having so
It's
many
here.
tattoos and looking
Just
classy. Even that big Egyptian one.
Yes.
So,
She-
Femi, come on,
it's time for Game On.
make your fans proud. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
It's game on, as the name says, as many words. So what it is you have a word, you have to make as many words as you can from it. So
From-
you have
from-
20 seconds.
You gotta write.
Face,
Surf,
sir,
Ace.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Far,
blah, blah, blah. Far.
You know what I
fur,
Car.
furs. Yeah. So all those things.
Case.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're good at this.
mean? Okay. That's
Pulling
interesting.
apart. Okay, so
Wait, let me
Okay.
do the
Hurry
board.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's going to be Zainab,
Okay.
Ebuka.
Are you trying to create a word?
It didn't work. Zelf.
Self.
Self.
Okay.
Be yourself.
Okay. Let's make it quick.
All right.
One round.
And go.
Stencil.
Stencil. 10.
Oh my gosh.
You're not supposed to
No,
say that.
No, it's,
I really don't. Oh,
I gave that word.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
no. This
Four.
is it, right?
3,
Yes, it is.
2, 1. And
No, I got one. What is lick? What is lick? What is lick?
It is colloquial
what?
for the mouth.
what is N?
What's what the?
Short for entertainment.
1, 2, 3.
Zainab, you got lick. I gave you. I told you list. You didn't even listen to me.
I was like,
Zainab, man.
ends, fam.
Okay, are we ready? Oh, this is. Oh, I don't like this word. Sorry.
Ooh.
What is
Okay,
this?
the obvious.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is pooks?
Put.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is it?
What's the
Don't steal my points.
Tuck is not a word.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. It's all right.
6. Okay.
16.
After you say that, I'm the one that cheats.
Once you get 6, you add 10 to it. Or something.
Okay.
Zainab, are you keeping time?
I
keep
don't
time,
trust
don't
the
worry.
way.
How many
I
You
don't
know
trust-
she'd be cheating.
I don't trust any of y'all because you
So many
always say
seconds.
I cheat, and I just
Femi.
don't.
Yes.
Watch closely. She cheats a lot.
She does?
don't.
Okay.
Don't.
I'm watching very closely. And
Go.
go.
Oop, Pete. This is a T.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Her hands are actually shaking.
No, they're not.
2, 1.
Who's Ren?
I don't know.
Ren?
I'm not sure if that's a word.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 is the number to beat.
Father, hear my plea.
That is the number to beat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me even be nice. Let me.
But I thought you were always nice, though.
So do I. I think so, but people just be
right.
maligning my character.
See, your fans are watching.
And your don't shame your family.
And your family.
Your mother would.
Why do you have to put the family into it, man? Come
Make
on.
sure your mom is proud of you.
And,
my mom,
and
Go.
This looks hard.
Okay. If I'm correct, this is a word? No.
Don't erase it. Just keep moving.
Yeah, this is hard.
This is hard. This is.
How?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
How about her?
Wool.
True.
How?
Hole.
No, that's not a word. W.
W.
H-O-W.
H-O-W.
Don't do LL. Don't let him lead you astray.
10, 9,
This is hard.
Who?
7,
Who is a word?
6, 5,
Lou is a word.
3.
Laughing out loud is a word.
LOL.
LOL.
I was just using hoe and just
Oh my God. One,
so
two,
Femi, wait,
three,
let your
four.
shame come out.
Yeah.
Wow. Low, howl, wool, how, and who?
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
4, 5. 5.
That's a respectable number.
Yeah, 55. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, we all know the real winner.
Zainab, what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't have anything to say. Besides,
A message for your fans.
we have a sweet spot.
I'm a Swiss.
So we like to do something where we share things that are
Okay.
sweet to our bodies. It could be
And souls.
food, it could be people, it could be something.
Okay.
So what do you love? What brings a smile to your face?
What brings a smile to my face? My family. Yeah.
That's a good one.
My family brings a smile to my face. I mean, we'll be getting together this weekend, actually. So,
Okay.
family.
Like the whole family,
Nice.
like a big family reunion.
Like more
Sort
like
of.
everyone go to Popsy's house.
Okay.
And everyone and whoever shows up.
Yeah.
I'm really big about family.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
good.
That's a good one. What's your sweet spot today? Do you have one?
Do I have a sweet spot today? Well, I mean, I talked about needles. It's that initial
T-E-E. T, like you tee off.
I'm still kind of like.
piercing.
Like how you're
So
doing
that's a
that.
sweet spot.
It is.
Okay, that's a good one. Alrighty.
But it's time for us to go.
Yes.
Can I
Thank
cut my
you
scores
so
first?
much for being with
Thank
us.
you for
It's
having
been great
me.
having you.
Maybe next time I see you, have a tattoo.
Maybe.
Guys, we'll say good night for now. We'll see you on another day of the spot. Toodles.
Bye.
1, 2,
sign
3,
our
4, 5,
wall.
6, 7.
We have a
8, 9.
wall of fame.